Kruger National Park is one of the world's greatest natural treasures and a must-visit on any trip to South Africa. On our most recent visit, we wasted no time in booking a game drive, and then tour guide Ed was happy to share his incredible knowledge of Kruger with us. Tell me a little bit about Kruger National Park.
Alright, the Kruger National Park is a vast area. It's about 2 million hectares. And it is called the Kruger National Park because it was established by our former president of the Zuid-Afrikaanse Republic, Paul Kruger, so hence the name Kruger National Park. Now the reason why the park was established is because in 1837 the voortrekkers came through the Eastern Transvaal area. They eventually settled on the foothills of the Drakensberg. During the winter months they would come down into this area and do extensive hunting. And Paul Kruger saw that this was going too far, and then he decided to start a conservation area. He suggested the notion in 1884. He was met with a lot of opposition from the general South African Republic because they didn't see the need for it. But eventually in 1888 he got the notion through and they started the first conservation reserve in South Africa. It was a very small area then compared to what the Greater Kruger National Park is today, and it was to be called the Sabi Reserve. And then eventually it expanded and today we know it as the Kruger National Park.
Kruger National Park is home to the Big Five.
Yes.
Tell me, how did they get the name, the Big Five?
Well, Big Five is a hunting term. Obviously, in earlier years there was a lot of hunting taking place, but the Big Five doesn't actually refer to the size of the animals. It is actually the 5 most dangerous animals to hunt while you're on foot. So the Big Five consists out of lion, leopard, buffalo, rhino, and elephant.
Now it's very, very tough to see a leopard. Why is that?
Well, leopards are solitary animals, so they don't move around in big herds like, for instance, elephant or buffalo. And they tend to move around mainly at night because they've got an advantage over the mammals that they hunt. So it's quite difficult to spot them.
What's the most dangerous animal in the park?
The animal responsible for the most human deaths in Africa, the mammal, is the hippopotamus. It is a very, very territorial animal and it has a fear of humans. So when it encounters humans, it tends to become aggressive.
And I believe with the rhinoceros, you're supposed to stand still until the rhinoceros is about a metre away from you and then quickly step to the side. Is that right?
Yeah, you see, the rhinoceros, it's actually a very timid creature. And it has very bad eyesight, so if you do approach a rhinoceros, he doesn't realize that you're there until you're almost on top of him, and that startles them and can cause an adverse reaction, and they can become a bit aggressive. So yeah.
What is the best time of the year, in your opinion, to visit the park?
The best time of the year to visit Kruger is during our winter months, because during our summer we have summer rainfall. So as soon as it starts raining in Kruger, the vegetation becomes very dense and all the trees gain their leaves again, and it's very difficult to see into the bush. Where in winter a lot of the trees lose their leaves, the grass sort of dries out and dies. So you can generally see further into the bush from the roads that we'll be driving on. And also it's not so hot, and the animals tend to be less active the hotter it gets, because obviously it takes a lot more energy to move around when it's really hot. So winter is definitely a better time to come to Kruger.
What's your favourite animal?
My favourite animal in the park is the elephant. Elephants are extremely intelligent, they're extremely emotional creatures, and yeah, I personally think the elephant is the king of the jungle. Most people would tell you it's the lion, but I encounter elephants and lions on a daily basis, and I know that the lions are scared of elephants. What's
the most popular animal, do you think, with visitors to the park?
Lion. Yeah, that's the most requested animal for the visitors to the park.
For more ideas for top things to do in South Africa, just head to our website.